and yet the dog is the first one to notice it. In the McFarlane's ranch, a dog is more reliable than a crowd of people. And look at that, they're running away like crazy. They're screaming in fear, they're running as fast as they can. You think Godzilla was attacking the McFarlane's ranch. I stopped a criminal from breaking into a house. Shouldn't they cheer for me and feel more safe? Oh well, I guess I would run away if somebody was getting captured. Wait, would I? I don't know. So I get my money, and since it's too pixelated in this editing software, I'm not gonna bother. Remember what I said, put lives before money. So yeah, I'm gonna ride off more into the wild western sunset. And here's a random encounter where a sheriff or a law officer or whoever asks you to either kill these two criminals who escaped from their wagon, a wagon with a little gate. I guess you could call it a prison wagon. So if you capture the two criminals, you must deliver them back to him. But if you choose to kill the two criminals, you just gotta go back and report the news. But in this random encounter, I tie up the closest person who is near the wagon, and then I go after the other person and put the last person on my horse so that the other criminal is always going to be in the same spot, and I could just come back to him. So I'm going to put him into his war horse. Wait a minute. Are they exactly the same? They're wearing, I believe, the same outfit, and they have the same hairstyle, so are these twins? That's kind of... I guess that's not creepy, though. Supposedly in the Wild West, usually corruption was not something that knew just one member of a family, so maybe this person got his twin involved. Hey little bro, you wanna go drink in the saloon? Yeah! Well, guess what? You gotta capture a bunch of cattle. Come on, it will be fun. Okay. So, gonna get his twin? Is he exactly the same? Oh, no. He's got brownish hair, dirt brownish hair, and, I think his shorts are sleeved. Oh, well. It's still his little brother. Always remember that. It's still his little brother. Now, I'm not joking around. So I'm gonna bring it back to him, and... let's see. Drop him... And these two, also the two criminals killed his partner as well, so you can definitely know that the sheriff is really, really ticked off at them. And because of that, he does, well, he shoots them all in the head with his pistol. So, I guess he did in an act of vengeance. So, no money from either of them, but because they were already in prison and getting transported, it makes sense that they didn't have Jack on them. I'll loot the partner. What's the name? Even with the rabbit's foot, getting money from dead bodies isn't really, not really that worth it unless you, are not in a hurry. So, yep, we cleaned up crime in New Austin. The cattle rustlers' leader is vanquished. The Walton's gang hideouts have been completely raided. The treasure hunters have been stopped. The criminals have been put to an end in Tumbleweed. And at least for a few months, the people of Armadillo will sleep safely. Thanks to the U.S. Marshal, Mr. Marston. So let's do the same thing in Nuevo Paraiso. So, I'm here in Nuevo Paraiso, and guess what? Merely only a few seconds after I get into Nuevo Paraiso, and somebody reports that they got their horse stolen, and I'm called to the job, so it looks like already they need my help. Well, criminals are like weeds. Criminals are like weeds. Once you stomp one out, another grows in its place. So, looks like Nuevo Paraiso also needs my help. I'm not gonna bother with the criminals since... getting a person, I guess, horseback in this game makes more sense than to capture the criminal. It's a sickly-looking horse, though. I don't even think that's really, worth it. I'm bringing him a Luciano Nag or a Jaded Tursk. I mean, that horse doesn't look well. Feed your horse, dude. I should arrest you for horse cruelty. You don't feed it, it seems. So, you're probably wondering why instead of the Ray's Rebel outfit, which is essentially a Mexican version of the U.S. Marshal outfit, I'm wearing a U.S. Army outfit. Well, in Mexico, the highest authority that you can always see in Nuevo Paraiso is the Mexican Army. Granted, there are U.S. Army men in West Elizabeth, but they're only during the, they're only there during the final West Elizabeth missions for the Bureau of Investigation. So, because you see you can see the army all the time, even after the rebellion in Nuevo Paraiso, and because they're called to the job when your bounty is high enough and no other lawman can get you, the U.S. Army, the army is the most high authority in Nuevo Paraiso. I'm gonna do a bounty now in Nuevo Paraiso. And, let's see, I know, it's the U.S. Army outfit, so it doesn't make any sense. Why am I wearing a U.S. Army outfit if I'm in Mexico? Well, I've actually looked across the outfit. I don't see any American flag on there. That could be a flaw. It says U.S. Army outfit, but I don't see one stripe, one speck of blue, or one star on that shirt. So, calling it a oh no, did I run over the dog? Luckily, no. So anyway, yeah, calling it the Mexican Army outfit makes as much sense as calling it the U.S. Army outfit, since there's no American flag embroidered on it, or a leather American flag. So yeah, there's actually, unlike the Ray's Rebel outfit, the U.S. Marshal outfit, or the Bureau outfit, there's no benefit when wearing the U.S. Army outfit, although like the other three outfits, it stands, this outfit stands for a symbol of protection. I guess there weren't a lot of bonuses to choose from after that, so it would just be more like copying the same thing again, but one idea I found for the U.S. Army outfit is, what about no matter how high you get your bounty up, when you're wearing the U.S. Army outfit, the Marshals nor the Mexican Army will come after you. So you can have a $50 million bounty, but no matter what, while wearing the outfit, the Marshals or the U.S. Mexican Army will not be called to the scene. So, I'm gonna do this bounty. He's south of Nuevo Paraiso to the cliffy parts, and the cliff parts, and I'm in the bushes now. I'm stalking, let's see, as it appears, I'm spying on the criminals to see which one is the, oh, well, stupid, looks like he slid down a cliff, so I'm spying on them to see which one is the real bounty, and it's kind of like James Bond, like, I'm hiding deep inside the bushes, although you would think the bad guys could clearly spot me. Da-na-da-na-da-da-da. You know, what I don't find logical, what I don't find logical, though, is when you're wearing an army outfit, how come nobody questions the fact that, although you're wearing a U.S. Army outfit, you look like an enlisted man? Why is nobody asking you if you should be in Europe? Because the time I am in now, World War I is happening, so why doesn't anybody come up and say, "What are you doing here chilling in the United States? Shouldn't you be fighting a war in Europe?" Nobody asks it, though. Nobody asks it. It's gotta be the boots. Aw, yeah. So I took out his people. Uh-oh. Is that him? Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. He's just limping. Is this guy even Mexican? Because the entire... It seems like his entire teammates were cattle rustlers. Let's see. Is he a bandito? Let's see. Oh, come on, horse. Let's see. Yeah, he appears to be a bandito. He kind of looks like Mr. Kelly from Red Dead Revolver. So, I'm gonna put him on my war horse. Uh-oh, but it's been late, though. Are they after me yet? No. Come on, I wanna get on my horse. Take it. Ah, great. Great, his little members are after me. But like all of the little members of these criminals who keep on chasing me in order to get him back, they can't manage their way up a cliff. So, if you couldn't manage your way up a steep little cliff, although there's a path right in front of your face, I wouldn't put my trust into them. Like, if you had these people trying to protect you, you would be dead in like 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna ride back. As you can see, the terrain of Nuevo Paraiso in this area, is that right? No, Perdido, yeah. In Perdido, the terrain is similar to that of Rio Bravo combined with New Austin, except instead of Rio Bravo, instead of those tall, luscious, little, what is it? What are the words for those trees again? Angiosperms? No, well, I could get confused, but yeah, you have those bushy trees that are now dying, but also, I don't know if it's angiosperm. I could be wrong. Just forget I ever said that. So, yeah, it looks like a lot like Rio Bravo and the other areas of New Austin, like Gaptooth Breach. Instead of those trees you find in Rio Bravo, you have these large, luscious palm trees. He's a tough one. I'm using the bolt action rifle this time instead of the Evans repeater because since time is not a problem in Nuevo Paraiso because there are only 2 gang hideouts, I don't feel the need to have an enormous. I don't have the feeling to have a weapon with 22 rounds, 22 bullets per round. So you're going to Chuparosa. The sun's already setting. I came here by camp, and with camp and stagecoach travel, it takes forever. Yeah. I forgot if I mentioned this because I did more takes, but with camping and I may have mentioned this before about the stagecoach and the camping, but if you want to travel to places far from where you are now, but if there's a stagecoach near you, like if you're trying to get the U.S. Marshal outfit, I'm gonna do a night job. If you're trying to get the U.S. Marshal outfit and you need to go to all of these hideouts, never take a stagecoach because even if you ask the stagecoach to hurry, the stagecoach takes forever in order to get to the location. Of course, you can skip the stagecoach, so it saves you more time. You don't have to ride, and it saves you all the random encounters, but when riding a stagecoach, when you ask to skip, it seems like the further the distance, the way longer it takes to actually get there. So if you're taking a stagecoach from, let's say, Escalera, and you want to go to Plainview in Rio Bravo, and if you began the trip at dawn, it would probably be, probably 12 o'clock by the time the travel was over. So that's how long stagecoaches, that's how long stagecoaches take. And camp, oh, the robber, subdue the robber. Yeah, that's a bandito. He drank at this bar, though, so no more tequila for you. You dare try to eat the worm? Don't be so preposterous. Only I eat the worm. So anyway, yeah, that's how long stagecoaches would take, and campfire travels aren't any better than stagecoach travels. So my captain just went by. A better example of how the army is an always present and always powerful force in Nuevo Paraiso. Let's see. What's little Boomer here detecting now? Let's see. Stop the hold up. I usually always try to I always just try to lasso whoever I need to lasso or capture, bounties, night watch jobs, because you can shoot them in the leg if they're trying to shoot at you, and you keep on losing health, but if you shoot them in the leg, from what I've heard, you can devalue, so even if you're trying to shoot a target in the leg, if you shoot them in the leg and then tie them up, you're gonna lose, I don't know, about a few dollars because you shot them in the leg because they're not gonna be in fine condition. So it's kind of like a pawn shop. Let's see, I have to kill these guys. You can capture all four of these banditos. I think each of them have shotguns, so you might as well just kill them. I don't think that there is any possible way to capture them because there is no intended way to capture them. So yeah, that young woman is safe. I may have sacrificed $20, but I am the law. So I'm gonna go back. Banco. I've learned a little bit of Spanish, I think, just from this game. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? No hablo español. Well, nah, no. I don't have that time. There is no way possible that I could possibly have that type of Spanish accent. And as the law, I am always determined to protect people, so I just shot up all of those wolves in order to make sure that this person doesn't get eaten. Okay, stay clear of the wolves, and also stay clear of the tumbleweed that just vanished right behind me. So now